This is the story of my journey. A journey that has taken me through valleys of challenges and peaks of triumphs. It's a story about finding strength in the face of adversity, about pushing through when the odds were stacked against me, discovering joy in unexpected places, and realizing that happiness can be found in the simplest of moments, and learning to love myself unconditionally. It wasn't always easy, but it was a journey worth taking. I grew up in a small village, surrounded by love and laughter. The village was my playground, and the people were my family. I was a curious child, always eager to learn and explore. Every day was an adventure, and every corner held a new discovery. My childhood was simple but happy. We didn't have much, but we had each other, and that was enough. We were a large family, and everyone helped each other. The sense of community was strong, and it shaped who I am today. From a young age, I learned the importance of family, hard work, and resilience. These lessons were taught not just in words, but in actions. These values became the bedrock of my life. They guided me through the toughest times and reminded me of where I came from. Life wasn't always easy. I had to grow up quickly. As the eldest daughter, I had responsibilities. I helped my mother with household chores and cared for my younger siblings. Despite the challenges, I excelled in school. Education was my passport to a better future. I dreamed of going to university and becoming a teacher. I wanted to empower young minds. I was accepted into university, a huge accomplishment. It felt like all my hard work had finally paid off, and I was on the path to achieving my dreams. I was so excited to start this new chapter. The anticipation of new experiences, new friends, and new knowledge filled me with joy and hope. But life had other plans. Unexpected challenges began to surface, and the path I had envisioned started to blur. Due to financial constraints, I had to drop out and find work. The reality of my situation hit hard, and I had to make difficult choices. It broke my heart to let go of my dream. The acceptance letter that once brought joy now felt like a reminder of what could have been. I felt lost and uncertain about the future. The path ahead seemed unclear, and I questioned my decisions and my worth. But this experience taught me a valuable lesson: resilience. I learned to adapt, to find strength within myself that I never knew existed, to find my footing even when life threw curveballs. I discovered that setbacks are not the end, but rather a new beginning, a chance to grow and redefine my path. I found a job with a French family. It was a bustling household, filled with the hum of daily activities and the chatter of family members. Every day was a new challenge, but I was determined to make the best of it. The work was tough, requiring both physical strength and mental focus. Yet amidst the noise and the hard labor, I found a sense of purpose and resilience. It was there I met him, the man who would become my husband. Our first meeting was unexpected, a simple exchange of smiles that quickly grew into something more. He was kind, funny, and had a heart of gold. His laughter was infectious, and his kindness touched everyone around him. We fell in love, and soon we were married. Our wedding was a simple affair, but it was filled with joy and love. It was a whirlwind romance, but it felt right. Every moment we spent together was filled with passion and excitement. We were excited to start our life together. With dreams in our hearts and hope in our eyes, we looked forward to a future filled with endless possibilities. Our families came from different backgrounds. There were cultural differences and traditions we had to navigate. It wasn't always easy, but we were committed to making our marriage work. We embraced each other's customs and learned from each other. Love, respect, and understanding became the cornerstones of our relationship. We built a life together, brick by brick, filled with love and laughter. We were blessed with beautiful children. They became my world. I poured my heart and soul into raising them, nurturing their dreams and aspirations. But life threw us some curveballs. We faced financial struggles, health scares, and the everyday challenges of raising a family. There were times I felt overwhelmed, but I never gave up. My love for my family fueled my determination. Then the unthinkable happened. My husband was diagnosed with a serious illness. It came as a bolt from the blue, shaking our world to its core. We fought with all our might. We prayed for a miracle, but fate had other plans. After a courageous battle, my beloved husband passed away. I was devastated, lost, and alone. The pain was unbearable. The grief threatened to consume me. I was diagnosed with depression. The world seemed bleak and unforgiving. But even in the darkest hours, a flicker of hope remained. My children needed me. They became my reason to keep going. I knew I had to be strong for them, to guide them through their own grief. Slowly, painfully, I started to heal. It was a long and arduous journey. I sought therapy, leaned on my support system, and rediscovered the strength I didn't know I possessed. I began to find joy in the little things again. I started painting, something I hadn't done since I was a child. It became my outlet, a way to express the emotions I couldn't put into words. Through art, I found my voice, my healing, and my purpose. My journey has been one of immense challenges and profound growth. It's taught me that even in the face of unimaginable pain, the human spirit is capable of incredible resilience. It's taught me the importance of self-love, the power of forgiveness, and the beauty of finding joy in the everyday. If my story can inspire even one person to find their strength, to embrace their journey, then it's been worth telling. And remember, this is just the beginning. There's so much more to come.